Welcome back to Daily Discussion, Travel Edition. So I'm here in Austin at an event with my friend and coach Lauren Johnson, and I just thought it would be kind of interesting to talk about the concept or idea of jet lag. Partly because it kind of came up today, was just kind of people talking as everybody's flying in different times and at different days, and just kind of getting oriented back into schedule so that you can kind of stay activated mentally and get going physically and all that stuff. So I think a lot of people have this idea of getting through jet lag is based on getting your sleep schedule dialed into the local time zone. And I used to think that, but traveling with the military for so long, one thing that kind of picked up and you learned, and then later I actually heard there is some science behind this, and it makes sense, and I'll get to that in a second, but it's not necessarily the sleep schedule because you don't always have kind of control over that, and especially if you have a long travel schedule and then you get there in the middle of the day, maybe you can't really stay up. Maybe you need to take a quick nap. So sometimes taking a quick nap can help out, or whatever. But more importantly, and this is the one that's actually helped me the most, is if you get your eating schedule right. So you get on the local eating schedule, you actually get over jet lag faster. At least that's my experience. When I start eating when they eat, then, or the time frames of what I would normally eat in my own time zone, my body gets used to that schedule. Because especially for someone like me who's dialed in my eating so much, I have a very limited amount of time where I eat, or a very specific amount or points in time where I eat. When I get myself on that schedule, again in the local time, my body just falls in place and then gets used to it. So if you've ever paid attention to this, usually if you have specific meal times, you'll start feeling hungry regardless of what's going on in the day. Whether or not you actually are hungry, you'll start feeling hungry during those time frames. And if something comes up, sometimes you miss it, you'll get something going on and you'll move past it, and then you'll not be hungry, and you'll be like, well, I didn't eat. Well, it's because your body was used to that time. The eating schedule, not necessarily the food itself, it was actually just telling you this is the time you normally eat. So try that next time you're flying or traveling and you experience something like jet lag. Try to get on the local eating schedule as soon as possible and see if that helps you out like it's helped me in the past.